this is Ruth, and today I have the terrific twist die set from Tonic Studios to show you. Now, if you've never been here before, you'll be able to find a lot of different playlists in my channel down there, and you'll see some of them are Tonic Studios. We've got a general Tonic one, and I've got then some for the kits and showcase and whatnot. So if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, if you're interested in this kind of thing, you'll be able to see these as they come along. Just remember to hit the notification bell, and that'll keep you up to date with all of those. So back to this one anyhow, we've got the terrific twist die set. It comes in this little sleeve, and then here it is, and I've just taken it off the acetate so that it doesn't glare. And it's not a massive die set, but it makes a lovely cute little baskety kind of gift box, bag or whatever. And I'm just going to show you how to do that. But first of all, we'll have a little look at the dies. So they're on a little magnetic sheet here, and you'll be very pleased to know that in behind here are some instructions. So creating the terrific twist die set, it is advised to decorate each panel before forming the die set. Now, I have already cut some of these out, so as you can see we've got an octagonal base and we've also got a hexagonal one. So you can do a smaller one. I've gone ahead and I've already done this, so there it is, and it turned out really nice. And it just was, I wanted to do it off camera just to give myself a little taste of how this kind of folded piece would go, so that I would know how to do it properly when I came to doing it on video. So that's really lovely. That has used this little piece as the base, and for my next one then I'm going to use this larger one. But you can see that this is the outside die shape here, and that's what it will look like there. And I have cut that out 6 times for this one, but I'm going to cut it out 8 times for the next one. Then we have this inner die here, which is just slightly smaller than this one, and I've cut that out in lovely patterned paper. It's just some stuff I had in my stash, but I thought it matched really well with this Arctic Blue Craft Perfect. So there we are. And then you'll see again that on this one I've actually used pistachio green on the background here, and then I have used these two together because this is a little verso die, so it doesn't have an outside edge and just cuts the pattern out. So you'll need to use both of those to get this lovely blue pattern here. The reason you've got the 2 dies, of course, is that you can use this one and create the plain effect first. You don't actually have to use this, so this is giving you an extra option then. So that's those pieces, and then we've also got little tag pieces here as well. So that's the outside one. Then I've cut the next one in blue. I've also cut it in white as well to put on the back here, and then some with this on the top there, and I've actually used both of these together to get that. So this one will create your plain circle, and then if you use that one and this one together, then you'll get this. So without further ado, let's have a little go at making this up. Now I have already cut my 8 pieces, so I've got 8 of these, and I also have 8 of these, and as it said at the top there, it's advisable to go ahead and glue all of these on before you start. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. I've got one here, and what I've done is I've glued this on top, leaving a sort of border the whole way around, and you'll just keep that even and you'll know it's in the right place. And then when I got that glued in place, it does show that one tab is going to be folded under the base and one on top, so I've gone ahead and done that, and then I've just gently shaped this with my bone folder. Now I didn't do that on this one, and it made it a little bit difficult. It wasn't the hardest thing in the world, but I thought it would make it a little bit simpler just to go ahead and do that this time. So I'll go ahead with all of these. Now on the instructions here it shows that these two pieces, that's the ones that are circled here, get attached on here, but you want to put one below and one above, so it'll go something like this, and just make sure that those are perfectly centered before you add the next one on. So I'll glue that and then we'll do the next one. So we want glue on there, on this one, and we want it on that side, on this one, and then we're just going to slip that in there, and this one here. And then we can take the next one, and just remember to do it the same way the whole way around. So if you've put this one on top, you'll be putting this one on top on the next one as well. So glue in there, and then glue on top there. And this way then we can put this on here, and that one in there. And you're going to overlap this so that this edge just comes in nicely right there. And then you can just carry on the whole way around the base like that with the rest of your little pieces here. When you come to the last one, all you need to do is put the glue in exactly the same places. So we're going to have the glue underneath here. It's pretty straightforward. And on there. And then you'll just tuck that in behind like that, making sure that all of the other lines line up. So you can turn that over and then you'll see it better there. And just hold it for a moment or two and then come back and check that this is lined up here. And when you're happy all of that's in place, you can turn it over, and I just keep my little bone folder here, and that way I can just go over all of those little areas and make sure they're properly pushed down, and that's it really. So I let that dry for a moment or two, but I've gone ahead and cut myself another little octagon here, and I'm going to put that on there, and the easiest time to do that is right now. I actually waited until the end with this one and put the little blue one in, but it's much easier whenever the base of the basket is still like this, so I'll just put that on now while we're waiting for the other bits to dry. It covers up, you don't necessarily have to do it, but I think it's nice because it covers up all these little pieces here, and looks really pretty from the outside when you're looking in, and you can see that nice pattern there that actually matches the outside pattern as well. And then I've cut myself another one here, so it could have been either the blue or the pattern or just whatever. You won't see it because it's the bottom part, but it strengthens it and it also tidies it up, which would be the main thing for me. I like to have all those little bits nice and tidy. Now you don't want to push that down too hard, because if you do, you're going to disturb this, but you get it in the right place there and just check that everything's straight. Like so, move it around and you can turn it over and then press down there, and that's it. Now for the top part then, all you need to do is fold these over, and this piece then can get glued on here, so you'll just add a bit of glue on the back here. Now this is where I always keep little pegs handy, because I tip them out there and that's them nice and handy. So I'll be putting a little drop of glue on the back here, just like that, fold it over here, tuck that part in, and I think it just comes to about, you can just see it there, that's where I put it anyway on the last one, and it worked really well, so I'm hoping it works well on this one. And again, just follow that the whole way around, so some glue on the end of this one. That's the only part you're going to put the glue on the whole way around, and the little slit that's here then goes over the next one, and that will come down here, and you can see this forming already there. And we'll put another little peg on just for a moment or two, and that holds it all nice. And well, it means you don't have to wait until it's dry each time. You need to have the patience then just to wait, and I find pegs really help. See how cute that looks? That's actually very fast drying glue, so it doesn't take too long at all. I hope I'm not covering that all up so you can't see, but there's where the glue's going in there. Fold it over, in through the slit, and just down below the other one there. Isn't that really pretty? It's really, really pretty when you can see the inside there that matches the outside as well. Now you could obviously have gone ahead, and whenever I had the pieces flat, I could have decorated both sides of them before I joined them together, and then you would have had a pattern in here as well. But I love the contrast of that just the way it is, and oh, it's really, really cute. It's very, very different. I don't think I've made anything quite that shape before. So very, very nice. And then we've got the little tag here, which I'll just assemble while I have it here. So we've got the sweet time here, and I'll glue that on top of the blue starry paper, like so. And then we'll put that onto the centre of my other little tag piece. That's actually really, really easy to make. Now, the other one is a little tighter because it's smaller, so I think do remember to just shape those pieces before you add them on, because that would have made it simpler for me. Then I've added little gems on there too, and that has given that a lovely little finish. I might actually just add the gems onto this one as well. Now, that's the tag, and I will tie that on there with maybe twine or something, but this is blue, and I always like to finish that off as well, so a little bit of white on the back, and that will be where I can write whoever that's for and tie it on. Now I'll just go and get myself some gems, because I think those blue ones would look really pretty on there as well. I had a little look in my box and I found some navy blazer crafter's ribbon. So this is double satin and it's 3mm, and it's craft perfect as well, and it actually was just perfect for that, so I've added my little tag on with that. Doesn't that look really cute? The top of that looks really beautiful. It just reminds me of some of the flowers in the garden at the moment, a bit like the way one of my peony roses is just opening up. So there you are. I hope you've enjoyed that. It was a very quick video because it's a very, very simple make, but it looks really beautiful. So there we are. We could put some sweets in that. You could put a little battery tea light, or actually if I had even made that with the die cut part here and put vellum in behind it, it would have looked really lovely with a little tea light in there. But I like this the way it is, and I can put some sweeties or all sorts of things in there, and there's the smaller one as well, to give you a bit of an idea. So this is just a little quick edit to my video, because I had it already on YouTube and scheduled, but I decided to make another little idea that I had, and these looked lovely, but this one reminded me of a pumpkin when I came back later, and I decided to go ahead with different colours. So I haven't actually filmed this because I was only going to add the photos onto my Facebook page or whatever, but I thought I'd edit here and add it in as well because it turned out really nice. I've used pumpkin orange and amber yellow for the panels here, and I've made this in exactly the same way as I made the blue one, and I've added extra pieces inside and here. The only difference was that before I assembled it up, I did add some shading with a pencil in here just to give a little bit of depth in there, and it actually looks really, really nice. And I took some dies from this set here, so it's the Fabulous Foliage die set, and it's really only one leaf, and I cut it out 3 times, so you could try that with some leaf that you've got, some leaf die that you already have maybe. and this is a little bit of the Craft Perfect baker's twine, and it looked really, really nice, and it came out so well in my photographs I thought I better just edit it in. So that's where this one came from, and sorry it hasn't appeared anywhere else in the video, but I hope you like that one as well. So if you've enjoyed watching, don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to see more of these as they come along. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'll add my links to anything that I've used in the video in making these, to both the die set and the card or whatever I've used, and that will be my affiliate links as usual. So thank you very, very much to everyone who uses that, because that gives me a little commission, but it won't cost you any more at all, and I do appreciate that. So thank you so, so much again. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye.